Welcome to our driveway, which consists of a crazy assortment of random cars, such as sport cars and other dirt-covered pieces of garbage. But in this video, we have something really special featuring this beautiful beast right here. Hey Joshua, what do you have to show everyone?
Well, I spent way too much money, or as some would say, just the right amount, and waited probably a good 2 months for them to be shipped. But finally, they're here. Beautiful set of bronze Apex wheels with Michelin PS4S tires. Finally. It'd be great to be off the studded winter tires.
So, in this video we're going to be installing them. My name is Ethan, this is my brother Joshua, and welcome to Car Creations. Okay, I have the tools here. I have the little lock nut, and apparently the jack stands that we have are for not cars that sit no more than this far off the ground, so they're not going to fit underneath there. So I have an assortment of wood. We're going to be doing it Bear Grylls style. We lift up the car and prop it up on the wood so we all don't die to death. I'm just going to loosen them off so that when I lift it up I don't have trouble with the wheel spinning. There's nothing worse than getting to the trouble of lifting the vehicle all up and you realize you forgot to loosen them, and then your wheel's just like spinning as you're trying to undo it. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do in order to get into the jacking point is lie on the ground. This is why you do push-ups.
And then find out that it's not gonna reach the jacking point.
It's not.
Because I'm still too tall.
You can do the good old roll up onto
onto something, onto boards.
Yeah.
Just boards though, just like 2x6s.
And then get it high enough off the ground, and
So
then
I
you can
get
put
the
that
jack
under.
underneath and then lift it up.
Okay, so rolling onto the wood. Sounds good. Okay. Stop. Yeah. Hopefully that's a little bit easier to jack up now. Look at that job you did.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Couldn't have done better myself.
Okay, as soon as you get these things on, Josh, let's go find something somewhere nice to go show them off to everyone. You should raise this. You should put a lift kit on this. This actually looks really nice and beefy like that. Look at that. Ah. Off-road BMW build. So, if anyone's interested about this car over here, it's a fine specimen that my younger brother owns. He does take it for car washes, but something tells me not enough. If I washed it one day, I bet he would think someone stole his car.
I was looking for the center jacking point because there should be a jacking point in the center underneath the engine up here. And I'm not sure if what I'm seeing there is it. It might also be the oil pan plug. And I don't want to accidentally put it on that, so that's why I'm not taking the risk right now until I do more research. Speaking of not taking risks, have a look under what I did for my jacking stand. Or maybe don't.
Oh my goodness gracious me. Okay. Everyone, please leave a comment right now telling Joshua that that's unsafe and that he should buy himself some proper jacking stands. Yes, right now. Put a comment down below. Complain, please. Thank you. Leave a like though.
I just bought wheels. I don't have money for jack stands.
Nope, some people put stickers on tires on purpose.
Not on that side of the tire.
Oh.
So you can always tell a quality tire in how many pieces the sticker rips off in. Because some of the really cheap tires, you can't even take the sticker off. It just turns into like shreds as soon as you look at it.
They look
you wanna hold
good though.
this?
Look at the
Look how chunky they
what's
are.
coming off and what's going on.
These are 225 40 18 Hakkapeliitta R9s studded winter tires. All craziness. But it's been 20 plus degrees for the past quite a few weeks. So finally I can get these. They're one size wider. That means they're a little bit taller and a little bit wider too. 235 40 ZR 18s. That means like, I don't know, something special I'm sure. But yeah, Michelin PS4S tires on Apex rims. And these rims are a little bit wider than stock. A little bit of a bigger offset.
Ooh, look at the pro working. It's like you've done this before.
Almost. What I'm doing here is getting as much corrosion rust off as possible to make the seat nice and fresh for when I put the new ones on. And whenever you're changing tires at home, you always want to do this. Very important.
Oh, that looks so good. Let's just put one wheel on, see if people notice.
This center cap there, I can pop that off and put my BMW one on if I want. It's made to fit both, so I think I'm gonna flaunt the Apex one for a little while though. I'm glad I didn't go and get the wider tire because they are very, very close to my shocks. So I hope when I put it back down again, it's still not touching. And now I can just barely fit a finger between the tire and the shocks.
Okay, other side.
Yeah. Why can nothing ever be easy? They must have really gunned these on when I got them put on, but I'm trying to undo it. And that should not look like that.
Oh my goodness gracious me.
These are like extremely tight. And I don't know what to do because I've got two done, but I can't drive with all-wheel drive with two entirely different sized tires. But I can't take those ones back off because I've already got these on there because I broke this.
Well, we'll get back to you in a minute.
Just to recap, I snapped off the end of my lock nut remover key inside the lock nut because when the tires were installed at the tire shop, they put them on way too tight. So when I was trying to undo them, it just sheared right off.
That's why you make sure they always do them to the correct torque.
They still put them on with their guns. I go. Anyways, so now I'm gonna have a very, very small drill bit. Start small, you can always go bigger. And try to drill in the side of what's broken, of the broken ring of the lock nut key in there. And then I'll insert a little screw and try to pull it out. So to show you the carnage, look at that. Oof. Okay, so quick update on the wheels. First of all, I still couldn't get it off. It took me, I spent another 2 hours on it, nothing. Anyway, so I called the tire shop. They said they'd be able to figure it all out for me, and I'm getting new studs. Not studs, I guess they're kind of lug studs in the BMW here. And they'll be putting the new wheels on for me. Just in case you're wondering how you fit 4 tires in a BMW coupe. There's 3, like so. And then the 4th one is in the trunk. See you then. Everything is all sorted out. And we're gonna give the car a little bit of a wash because it looks absolutely terrible. And we'll go pick up Ethan. We'll go for a bit of a drive. Showcase these new wheels. Let's go. I find it absolutely amazing how much just a set of rims does to a car. Like seriously, all I really have for visual mods is the mirror caps and the rims, and it completely transforms the car. I especially love the combination with these bronze rims of the white bronze and then the blue caliper. I think it looks money. Absolutely love these tires. They're the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires, and in my opinion, they're probably one of the best street tires because they're absolutely great. As soon as you pull out of your driveway, they have the grip. They don't need to warm up like the Cup 2s. They're also great in the rain as well. So you can have fun in the rain, in the dry. When you first pull out of your driveway, you don't have to just wait until you've warmed them up in order to have some fun.
Well, they're not run flats, so already 10 out of 10 there. They're a lot quieter on the road than, well, my run flats and my Mini, and then obviously the studded winter tires we had on before. Before, yeah, you couldn't even hear the exhaust of the car because it just sounds like you're driving on marbles. But now it's awesome, and higher speeds, it's completely steady. You don't have to worry about anything like that. And then also driving on wet, it was way better there too.
The weather is so against us that I've had to clean the car 3 times today. Because I cleaned it initially before the drive for the photo shoot, and I drove down the road and it was covered in mud, so I went through a car wash in Vernon, and I drove to Kelowna for the pictures. And then when we were here, I had to clean it again.
All right, so we can end it before it gets too crazy. That's the video for today. We hope you enjoyed. please like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. And if you have any comments on what mods you should do next to this awesome car, leave in the comments. And we'll see you all in the next one.
Old Civic. Apparently, those things go for mint nowadays.
Can't imagine why.
I actually, yeah.